All right, today we're learning about order of operations. We did just go over the acronym, but again, I just want to go over it one more time. It's PEMDAS, or Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally, starting with parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, left to right, and addition and subtraction, left to right. Now, I want to show you two different options for parentheses. One of them is actually a grouping that applies to our first step of order of operations, and the other one is not. Which one do you think I'm talking about when I say do parentheses first? What do you think, the first one or the second one? The first option or the second option? The first one, because I can simplify what's in my parentheses, right? 6 plus 2 squared, can I simplify that? Can I simplify it? So what I mean when I say do parentheses first, I mean simplify anything that's in parentheses before you do anything else. Can I simplify 4 anymore? Can I simplify 4? No, I can't. I can't simplify 4. All right, so when I say parentheses, I mean anything that I can simplify. Then exponents, multiply and divide, add and subtract. Okay, so in example 1, I'm following the order of operations. In the word problem, it says you buy a used guitar for $50. You then pay $10 for each of your 5 guitar lessons. Well, how can we write an expression and then solve? The first thing we need to figure out is, okay, I paid $10 for each of 5 lessons. Well, how much money is that? So I multiply that first. Then I can add them together. Order of operations. Multiply before I add. Multiply first. All right, what do you think about the next problem? 40 minus 4 squared divided by 2. What do I do first? Come on, what do I do first? Don't be shy. Exponent. Very good. 4 squared, which is 16. So now I have 40 minus 16, 16 divided by 2. What's 16 divided by 2? And 40 minus 8 is 32. Okay, do you see how I did that? Do you see the process? Exponent first, then divide, then subtract. If I had worked this left to right, I would have got it wrong. If I had done 40 minus 16 to get 24, and then divided, I would have gotten the wrong answer. All right, what about the next one? What do I do first? What do I do first, guys? I do my exponent, not parentheses, because is there anything I can simplify in parentheses? No, so I do what's the exponent first, so it's 5 squared, and then multiply and get my answer of 45. I want you to try to solve the third one real quick. All right, so I need to multiply first, then subtract, and my answer is 2. My answer is 2. All right? Okay, that's it for example 1. Let's go to example 2 now. In example 2, and you're going to see this in almost every section that we start working, we start with just the numbers, and then we introduce variables into the mix. So evaluate the variable expression x minus 3y squared when x equals 25 and y equals 2. I want you to go ahead and try to make the substitution on your own before we get started. All right, so when I plug in the numbers, did you put parentheses around the 2, or did you make it 32? Right here. Okay, because it says 3y squared, I know I'm multiplying 3 times y. So when I plug in 2 for y, I need to put it in parentheses. Did everybody do that? Oh, wow, you're farther ahead than first hour then. A lot of people mess that up. So if you accidentally made that mistake, just make sure that you catch that next time. All right, so 25 minus 3 times 2 squared. All right, so what do I do next?
Multiply.
Oh, whoa. Multiply. I need to do the exponent. 25 minus 3 times 4, 25 minus 12, and my answer is 13. All right, I want you to try to solve the next one on your own, and then we'll go over it. All right, so I make my substitution. 3 squared plus 6, so 9 plus 6 is
15.
15 divided by 3 is 5. Who got it right? Who got it right? Ooh, only about half of you? All right, if you got it wrong, do you see where you missed it? You see where you went wrong? Okay, now I want you to do some practice. You're going to do your turn now, numbers 1 through 4 on the top of page 19. Number 1. What do you do first? Multiply. What'd you get? 35. Good job. Number 2. Okay, exponent first, then divide and subtract. What do you get? 12. Number 3. 57. Because 3 to the third power, is that 9? 3 times 3 is 9? No, that's a mistake that I've seen. 57. How many have gotten all 3 right so far? Okay, good. Good. That's awesome. If you got one wrong, do you see where you went wrong? All right, number 4. What do you think? All right, very good. Remember, 4b means 4 times b, so make sure you multiply to get 106. Awesome. Good job, guys. All right, next example. Now, the left to right rule, this is very simple, guys. The left to right rule basically is saying if you're adding and subtracting, you go left to right. So you just put it in your calculator. For A, I want you to put in your calculator 12 minus 7 plus 3 minus 6. What do you get? 2. And that's all you have to write. Okay, what about B? Go ahead and put that in your calculator. 54 divided by 9 times 3 divided by 6. Anytime you have only addition or subtraction or only multiplication or division, you just go left to right. What is it? 3. It's 3. Okay? And that's it for example 3. In example 4, I'm working with grouping symbols. So now, what's different about my parentheses? What's different?
They actually have more than one number.
Very good. There's something to simplify inside my parentheses. So 8 minus 5, yes, is 3. And 4 times 3 is 12. Then on B, I have to add and multiply what's on top and bottom to get 20 divided by 10, which is 2. All right, I want you to try to solve C on your own. Try to solve C on your own. Okay, so I do what's in parentheses. First, 5 squared times 3, 25 times 3 is 75. Did you get it? All right, good job. Last but not least, I have a word problem. It's a video game word problem. It says you do 1 burn twist, 3 backflips, and 4 360 flips. How many points did you score? Okay, so what I need to do, guys, pay attention. What I need to do now, how many burn twists did I do? 1, so it's 500. So 1 times 500 because I did 1. How many backflips? 3, so 3 times 400. Do you see why I multiply by 3? And then how many 360 flips? 4. So 4 times 150. So 4 times 150. Okay, I multiply each cluster now. 1 times 500, 3 times 400, and 4 times 150. Then I can add them all together. I multiply before I add. I follow order of operations. And what do I get? How many points did I score?
2,300. I got it.
2,300. 2,300, and make sure you label. Make sure you label. And if you understand that, that's everything you need to know for 1.4.